So in the interest of making stuff, because it's Saturday night, it's about 10:30, why not make stuff? I've got some of these little kits that came from the eBay, and I thought it might be good to try one out. So, my niece has already put this one together, so I'm going to not do that. I'm going to make a new one from a bag, hopefully, if I've got all the things that I need. And I'm no expert, so this may well be a tutorial in how to not do things. Somewhere I have some solder. Oh, and I thought it might be a good outing for the rubbish eBay soldering iron. And to help me out, I have a battery and a USB port, and I think it needs to go into the 2 amp USB port. So, yeah, I'll try to cut down on the R's and come back in a moment. Alright, I think I'm almost ready to go. I will plug in the cheapy eBay USB soldering iron. I've got some flux here. My niece was working on her Year 12 electronics project, which was a hectic day. And a very big thank you to Lee, who came here in her hour of need and showed her where all the things in the workshop were. My niece can read resistor codes and I can't, and I'm not going to look at her circuit board. What I am going to do is I'm going to use a meter, because there are 2 kinds of resistors. Now, someone that can tell me the codes. See, I don't like these brown ones because I really can't see the color bars on them properly. So, being that I'm old and I have a meter, I'm going to use it. So I'm going to go around to ohms, and I'm going to check. I should try and check on camera. That is 0.468, so that would be the 470s. So they're the 470s, and that would mean that these are hopefully the 10K. Let's see. Yeah, 9 point. Ooh, they're a bit low. No, that'll be fine. Oh, don't put them together. 10K 470. I shall move the meter out of the way. Should I test that soldering iron? Is that getting? Can I feel it getting warm? I can't feel it getting warm because it's got a button that you need to press to turn it on. You're going to press that, and then press that, and now it's on. It is energizing. 10K? Did I say they were the 10K? Yeah, they were the one with the broken leg. Okay. Well, what shall I start with? It's got a couple of capacitors, some diodes, some LEDs, and then this that maybe we'll use, maybe we won't. I often get these and they're the wrong pitch to go in these boards, but these ones do actually fit, so maybe I'll use it. I don't know, because I've got a I've got quite a few of these, and it needs 3 volts, so 2 AA batteries. I might just solder that on, and I can plug it in and unplug it and test to see if it works. And if it doesn't work, I'm no expert. It can all just go in the bin. So maybe I'll start with the 470s. I'm going to try not to get my head in the shot. And this is very, very dirty old solder. And I'm using my fancy snips tonight. Fancy ones in yellow. The fancy ones from Jaycar. Now, is this warm? Let's have a look. Is it? Not really. It's not. How much charge does this have left? This cell says it's got. How do I put it? I put it in the 2 amp plug. It's just I don't know. I will watch it. I will watch it to see if it warms up. Are you warming up? Are you warming up? While it's warming up, and I will stop watching it, I'm going to take this 10K resistor. prop it, and I will use my big thumb, my big fat fingers, to try and form the... Oh, I've made a mess of that. To try and form the leads. It's so fiddly. So that is 10k in the middle. And I'm not even going to worry about which way the wires go. I'm going to bend them out. I know all the aficionados. See, it went off. It went off. Hello, come back. Come back. What's wrong with you? Is it even... It's not actually, I don't want to... It's not really getting warm. I wonder if it's the curse of the cheap eBay soldering iron. That maybe it's just a bit rubbish. Hello, eBay soldering iron. Maybe it needs a better battery pack. But it worked well on that one last time. Have I got the other one? Oh, the other one's charging the camera. Never mind. Just give it another... No. It doesn't want to. I think it's decided to be a bit rubbish. But that's okay, because I have a big kid soldering iron. So, hopefully without bumping everything, because everything is so precariously set up to just use the fancy... Oh, I'm ruining the light. The fancy eBay one. I will just have to make do with the big kids one. So I will sell it. Yeah, it's gone off again. So I think it is probably safe to assume that the eBay one is not very good. And I didn't say the word that I'm not allowed to say. Because I don't want to be a copy of Clive. I mean, imitation is just a serious form of flattery, but I want to make my own videos. And so, alright, forming that lead. Very, very messily. And I don't know if anyone can see, I've got black skin. Well, not, I've got dirty skin today. I've been building walls today in a non-former presidential sort of way. I have been... It's a real shame, actually. I was looking forward to trying this out, because my gosh, what has she done? She stabbed my coppery stuff. She stabbed it within an inch of its life. Is this warm? Oh, lovely and warm. Oh, should I plug in the extractor? I have a solder fume extractor because of all that dangerous lead. Lead. Unfortunately, this is the... I can't solder. This is where the difference between Clive and I becomes very apparent. Because I keep promising I want to use these, and they're just so helpful. They're just so darn handy. Was that? Well, they cast a terrible shadow, and I'll probably get my face in the way there. Okay, I did that bit. I am very envious of his ability to hold things and feed solder in with his fingers. It's just incredible. I don't know how he does it. Well, I've watched how he does it. There's lots of very good. Marty from Marty Car Mods has got excellent soldering techniques that I would love to be able to emulate, but I can't. And apparently, they're all so spiky when I do them. that's okay. Because they're allowed to be spiky because nobody gets the back of your circuit board and decides to rub them on their face. So, I don't mind. It is times like this I wish I had listened to my dad, who tried to teach me to solder a long time ago. But I was a teenager and knew so much better than he did. And now, when I tell him I'm learning to solder, he laughs in a loving way. A very loving way. Bending them like that. Ooh. That's about the right size, I think. I'm probably getting better at the bending of the leads. Oh, I'm not looking forward to the diodes though. They've got 3, and the holes are never in the same spot. Why do they put 2 forward, 1 backwards? Or you have to splay the legs out. That doesn't. That's no good. Wah. And now it'll be that I am putting that thing. Oh, there's hot glue on my soldering iron. Never mind. I'm going to try and take a little bit more time. Oh. But that didn't work because that's better. The only downside of these helping hands is at times they can be a bit too helpful. And I don't know. I'm going to turn the extractor off because it's drowning out the noise of the 3D printer, which is also helping with the Year 12 project. I am very Year 12 helpful. These were expensive, and they are worse than the crappy ones from eBay. Right. eBay snips. eBay snips. Oh. The only downside is they sort of fly off. And my son will probably vacuum them up. Okay. Oh, look at... I'm going to say that is a feature that they are standing up like that. Oh, look, 2 flat ones. And then, oh, standing up. That's artistic flair. That's what that is. What's the next thing? Probably the diodes. They're the ones I'm not looking forward to. Because they've got 3 bloomin' legs. And I'm not very good at doing anything with the middle one. Why did you laugh, Mr. Cat? I don't know, Timmy. Why did I laugh? Can I just maybe grasp the 3rd one, the middle one there? There we go. Oh, that's far too much. That's made it bad. It's made it worse. That way. I'm just sort of sproing that and then sproing those in. And they'll be sproing loaded. Oh, I'm going to have to solder 3. That's not going to be good. And I'm not used to holding it. It's all wrong. I'm going to get This is the last of my good solder before I switched over to the nasty stuff. There's a big solder blob there now. Yay. And there's another one. Oh, and there's a lovely solder blob. Well, this is gonna stuff it up, isn't it? Oh, and I've just moved the solder blob. Nope. 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 It's not going to do, is it? No, children. It shall not. It's nearly there. Okay. I think now maybe I can get it. If it doesn't work, I'm not going to be upset. But is that a little solder blob? I think it may be. The trouble with solder blob and diodes is they keep making it worse. And I don't want to go and get the solder wick because it's in the shed and it's really cold outside. So, I think it's possibly savable now. If I just sort of bend that, I think it's going to be okay. I think if I just solder this now, very gingerly. I'm going to get my head in the way because I need one of those big goofy magnifiers. And I'd ask for one for Father's Day, but I want an expensive Father's Day present. There might be some solder on there. It takes a lot of work to become as shallow as me. Okay, I think it's on. I told you I don't like diodes. Diodes are a pain. The middle one, okay. I'll try not to stuff this up as much by actually moving it about. Oh, that almost looks like I meant to do it. If you can hear music in the background, sorry, it's James Bond night on the local television station. And I do like local television. They're very... What if I splay them a bit? I wonder if that will help. I know people don't like the splaying of the legs. But I quite find it handy. I'm just going to leave that to hopefully... That's better. Well, we'll know. If it doesn't work, there will be no surprises about which part went wrong. I'm just gonna... Oh! I just wanted to stop it from pinging off. Okay. So resistors and diodes are in. So... capacitors? Let's do capacitors. They're the fun part. Certain negative, these have got a line, and I'm also noticing they've probably gone like the LEDs where, although that's the one. Did I put them in backwards? Oh well, when we power it up we'll see, won't we? I might power it up and it might do nothing. And that's okay. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. They're doing the can. Little cans of energy goodness. Where those helping hands are quite helpful. And we're having some actual lights on in a room. But I wouldn't be doing this on the dining room table because I'd get in trouble. Rightly so. Alright, try again. Look, how do I get solder up there? How did I manage that? Because I can't see what I'm doing. Just spin it around. Well, if it doesn't work, I'm still going to upload it, because if you're seeing this and it doesn't work, well, there you go. I'm sorry you've wasted your valuable time. These solder joints are not very good. I'm kind of lamenting that USB iron because it had a finer tip. My goodness, look at how much solder is on those joints. Oh, jump. I don't think there's any separation there. I think those capacitors will go pop if I power this up. It will be all this one's fault. Yeah, it's not been a good night for this. They're so close together. Right. I can't hold it and do this at the same time. Well, that was a big lump. That is quite satisfying when the big bits come out that you've gotten rid of. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna again, you'll be thinking, is he still doing the diodes? No, I'm not. I'm on to stuffing up the capacitors. Unfortunately, it's also a byproduct of trying to do this without actually being able to see it. I don't know. I think that's going to go wrong. I don't see much in the way of separation there. We'll see. They're all on the wonk. They're all a bit wonky donkey. Never mind. Press on and we'll see. LEDs. Let's face it, if it works, I will be very surprised. there's just... How does he sort of holds it... Does he hold it in those fingers? And then he gets a piece of solder. But I think this... I don't... You know, can it... I don't know if I can... I'm gonna try. I need to sort of pull the solder through. The solder's bending the wrong way. There you go. I think that's... is it pushing it on that nail? I don't know. I think that's how he does it. If Clive ever sees this, please don't score my method of holding circuit boards like you, because it's just... I'm just awful at that, but I'm learning. I am currently awful. I hope to get to bad by the end of the year. I'm just thinking about this. If I decided why do it like that? Your finger's in the way. If I decided to it's just not really much in the way of fine control here. I can't reach. Right. I'm just thinking if I solder, because why not? If there's anything that we need more of, it's my bad soldering on this video. If I solder the lead on, we can just plug a battery in and see if it works. I think these should flash if it works. Whereas if I put that in, you know, I mean, it could still do it, but why not? Let's solder it. Let's do that. Get the lead. Red's positive. How would you hold it? You'd probably put it in your holding hands that are right there. I would guess that's how you'd hold it. You'd probably get this and poke that up that one like that, and then you just get your solder, your tiny scrap of solder that you've got left. I actually hope that's the solder. I think it is. It feels like it. One. And then you probably get your other one here and sort of hold it up there. And then I'll use that to just sort of provide a bit of pushback. And then there we go. Look at those joints. Alright. And we'll plug it in. And either nothing will happen, or these will flash, or something will go pop. But it's only 2 batteries. I don't think it'd be that bad. So I'll just pause to get some batteries. Okay, that's moment of truth time. I'll turn that off. And we'll wait and see. Does anything light, or does the smoke come out? Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Well, that's disappointing. There you go. Luckily, I've got a bag of them, so I guess I'm trying again. Thanks for watching.